All right. Let's put this in the pet cemetery.
No!
Oh, sometimes dead is better.
Poor little Grogu.
Okay, you're not going to be able to watch this one, okay? Sensitive material for pups.
Sensitive.
So we got a new Pet Semetary film coming, and I'm quite excited about this one because, weirdly, not a big fan of the first.
But you love
But I love the second. I'm that weird guy who's like, about the first. Love the second. And I'm about the remake. So I'm hoping like, not so good, great. Not so good, great. No, I'm just kidding. Because it's going to be its own thing.
I like all of the Pet Sematary stuff. I like
I'm
it.
the odd
And
man
I
out.
also really love the book too. So
Yeah. I'm the odd man out. I know it. And I usually am. So, Pet Semetary Bloodlines. Paramount Plus. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
This is something different.
Let me guess. Somebody's going to get buried.
In a pet cemetery.
Wherever.
Just enjoy every second of getting the heck out of Ludlow!
Oh, no. You ain't going nowhere. So now, this is set. Oh, no.
Oh,
Taylor's
I
not gonna
love
like-
dogs. I love
Podcast was Pet Cemetery. The secret place.
So, yeah, this is going to be.
Generation to generation.
Whoa.
Things buried in that land.
Is that
That's,
Duchovny?
yeah, that was David Duchovny. I didn't know he was in
There's
this.
something else.
Okay. I didn't realize Duchovny was in it.
Neither did I.
I think something's wrong with Timmy. He needs time to adjust.
He's got a beard.
The people built the Pet Cemetery to protect them from evil. That's not Timmy.
Is that a snake
Talking through him.
in the flower?
I don't know. What?
What have you done?
Henry Gibson.
Find Timmy. Now stop this. I held him the day he came into this world. And I'm gonna hold him the day he goes out.
Pam Grier.
Believe me when I say sometimes dead is better.
There it is. And the truck.
And the truck, yeah. That's
Little
good.
callback.
Okay. I
I
mean, it looks good to me. I'm interested, of course.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything in there that's like selling me on it. It's like if it was not Pet Cemetery, we'd watch that trailer and both kind of just be like, maybe all right, right? Like its name definitely makes you want to like it more. But because I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're just kind of like,
But then again, me not being a huge fan might work to my benefit because then I'd be giving it more of a chance than people who are like diehards and they're like, nothing can touch the original. And it's like, I don't need anything to touch the original.
I like that there's, I mean, obviously with Bloodlines, I don't know if it's obvious, but the stuff that's in the past, like there is some footage from like, I don't know. I mean, he even says like every generation, something. So it'll be cool to see maybe like the different generations of people bringing whatever back with the power.
I've only seen the first one maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't dislike it. I'm just not some crazy fan of it like a lot of people are. Like a lot of people have it in their like top 10 ever kind of movie, and it's just kind of, oh, it's fine to me. What's the guy's name? The older man, sometimes dead is better. Starts with like a Isn't it a J or something?
I don't remember now.
Judd.
Oh, it might be Judd.
Something like that. Jareth?
No, it's like Judd or...
I'm thinking freaking Labyrinth now. Whatever the hell his name is. I thought he was supposed to be in this. Jed.
I feel bad that I don't remember the name.
I'm not a massive fan of the original. So
I mean I am. I just am bad with names, but I don't know. I didn't know that he was supposed to be in this.
Yeah, so that's what I had read originally. That this was supposed to be like his backstory and his connection to the pet cemetery. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't exactly know what to make of the story of this. Some kid is obviously people are buried in the pet cemetery and brought back.
Right.
I don't know if we know how yet or anything. And then some kids like connected to it in some way. I don't know. It's hard when you do these trailer reactions. You're not listening as well because you're like trying to react, and it's weird because some people do these, and I've watched them, and they'll just sit there the whole time and say literally nothing, and then people are giving them shit, and I would even be like, well, what's the point of this? Because it's like if you're just going to do your reaction, just don't even show you watching the trailer.
Right.
Just do your reaction of what the trailer was. Watching it as you're supposed to react to it. Right? So, but like when they do react to it, I'm like trying to focus in on certain little things, and then I'm commenting, and then I'm talking over dialogue and that stuff, and it's like, shit, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think trailer reactions are weird because there's an expectation for you to kind of like
react in the right
have a
ways,
performative reaction versus maybe what you're like. I mean, yeah, like how many trailers do you watch that you're just kind of like blank face, but you're excited about? And I've also watched a ton of things where I get really animated, of course, too. But I don't know. They're funny. They're weird.
I don't like the callbacks here in the trailer. It feels too cheap. It feels like they're just trying to be like, hey, we're making a Pet Sematary movie, right? Sometimes Dead is Better in the truck and all that stuff. Like that kind of very obvious reference stuff to me, where it's not being reinvented in an interesting, unique, fresh way. It's just literally being recycled just to be like, remember that movie? We saw that movie, and now we're making something that's like that movie. Come watch it, right? Like, I don't know. Nothing's jumping out to me about this that's crazy, right? What I love about the second one is that it is so unique, so wild, so zany, so insane. It's the kind of movie that, they don't make anymore as much. And when you're making movies like this, I don't know, just go for broke, have fun, and this just feels safe and kind of like generic and clean. And I hope I'm wrong. We'll watch it for sure. It comes out October 6th with everything else.
So many things.
But this didn't do anything for me. I'm not like more excited or anything. I wasn't like super excited for it. Now I'm just kind of like, okay, like I'll watch it. We'll see what my opinion is, but this didn't do much for me.
I don't think it changed my excitement. I'm excited for it, but this didn't drastically make it go up or down. So.
Yeah, because it didn't have any imagery that was like, ooh, that's cool, right? It didn't have any like really eerie things. There wasn't anything super scary looking.
David Duchovny being in it was exciting to me. Is that him? It doesn't even look like him.
Yeah, 100%. It's him.
It's so weird. It doesn't look like him in the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, the thumbnail.
Like at all.
The thumbnail looks like a de-aged Tamora Morrison from freaking, Jango Fett from Attack of the Clones. Boba Fett in the new Boba Fett show. Anyway, as I said, there's no like, the music feels generic, the shot selection, everything about it just screams to me that this is going to be a very safe, generic film. That's what I'm getting from this trailer.
I mean, yeah, the trailer, I don't know. I'm hopeful that maybe we'll get
always
something.
Hopeful.
Because I do think that Pet Sematary is kind of one of King's, like, one of his standout works.
Yeah.
For me, and I think for obviously a lot of people. And I know that he had a really tough time like writing it and getting into the headspace he needed to be in.
Yeah.
So, and it's a great story, but especially with like the Dairy TV series that's coming out, obviously I think that it has so much more to explore. Yeah. But Pet Semetary does feel like a very open and closed kind of case. Yeah. But I mean, with Stephen King, the nice thing is that there are so many sprinkles of other stories like woven throughout. So we'll see. I mean, they might be able to relate it in a deeper way, like if they're kind of trying to explore the Stephen King universe.
But that's how, like, that's why you reinvent it. That's why you take this, concept and you try something different with it. And you don't just do a rinse, lather, repeat of like, oh, we're going to bury a dog there first. It's going to go bad, but then someone's going to die. And we're going to be like, well, I know we were warned not to do this, but we're going to do it. And they're going to come back and they're going to be off. And then they're going to start to decay and they're going to start to kill. And people are going to have to, fight against that feeling of like, oh my God, I can't lose them again. Like, you can do something different than that. Yeah. And the second one proves that. Right? That's why when so many people hate that movie, I'm like, dude, that movie's super fun. That movie's crazy.
How cute is that dog, though?
Yes, you're going to have the cute dogs.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. What do you guys think? Are you more excited like Kaylee, or are you kind of less excited like I am? Let us know. All right.
Bye.
Bye.